Okay, everybody, welcome to our class, and we will continue for our introduction on chapter 14, which is saying on the post-harvest automation. And we've been introduced this one for a couple of weeks, and I wish this week we can finish this one. And therefore, this week, for this video, I will introduce start from the number 3 section, saying about the grading facility for fruit and vegetable. And after that, we will go to another one saying about the sensor for inspection system. Okay, so let me start for this one. Okay, so here, maybe we can start from this way. And here are saying about the sorting system, and which is cross-related to agricultural product, no matter you are saying on the kernel of the grain or the fruit or vegetable. Most of the process for this post-harvesting, then we need the sorting system one. So we can see from here, he say for the rice one, after the hulling, a thickness grader is used for sorting brown rice to remove the immature kernel, and the sieve slot width of the thickness grader are gradually become larger to increase the percentage of sound whole kernel and to improve the rice grade. And a color sorter has been recently used for sorting brown rice to improve the rice grade. So you see here we have a color sorter, and later in the figure 14.3, we have a schematic diagram for this sorter. And each single brown rice kernel slides down on its inclined chart, and then the kernel freely fall down from the end of the chart of the color sorter. So here is the schematic diagram of this color sorter. And so you can see the material is in here. And using the gravitational force, he will go down around along this chart. And here will be a sensor, and the light will illuminate on this kernel. And his in different angle, the sensor will capture his signal, and using this signal to decide the quality of the kernel. And after following the slide, and you will see here is an air ejector, which control by the computer, of course, and based on the signal from this sensor. And he will eject some bad quality one and only keep the good quality in here. So you can see for this tank is for good product, the high quality one, and here will be a low quality or a bad product one. So color and moisture of the kernel are detected using the visible light and the NIR ray during the free fall of each kernel. Immature one or damaged one and discolored kernel and foreign material such as stone, grass, or plastic are all removed from the raw brown rice using an air ejector based on the color and moisture information. Okay, so you see here, not only on the color, but also have the moisture information included for their decision. Okay, so here we go jump to the grading facility for fruit and vegetable. And this image or this picture showing about the reception and depelletizing operation. So here is the pellet. In Chinese, it's a 砧板, and we're using a robot. So you see here is a robot, and we call is a pelletizing device. Okay, so you will see he tried to handle tray by tray or pellet by pellet to handle the fruit and vegetable. So Operating in fruit grading facility often start from the product being received on the ground floor, which is similar to the grain elevator described above. Okay, so let's say the fruit basically were put after they harvested, they were put on ground, and we need to process them from the ground. So fruit and vegetable packed in a container, so are delivered to the facility in truck by farmer. And a forklift is used to upload the container less under one pallet and deliver them to the palletizer device. Okay, just shown in the image, right? And separate the container automatically so that they are fed one by one to a conveyor, which propel them onto another place where the main inspection line is located. So packages of about 20 containers are put on a pallet by producer, and the depalletizer has a capacity of handling 1,200 to 1,400 pallets per hour. Okay, yeah. So here are showing some video which you can find on the YouTube channel, and the first one is for apple packing, and the second one is for mango sorting, and the third one is for fruit harvesting, grading, and sorting. So I encourage you to connect and try to watch this one to learn some news or understand what the process they are doing related to these products. So after the depalletizing, the container are moved to a dumper for handling fruit online. And the dumper is an automatic machine that turn and empty the container gently and then spray the fruit on the roller conveyor. Okay, and before inspection, pre-processing operations are sometimes necessary. Dusting, washing, waxing. Dusting is by a brush-equipped device that removes the dust and soil particle. And washing by clean water can help ensure a fair inspection of all fruit. So this device or this process is important because he can clean the surface of the fruit or the vegetable. And because the outer surface of the fruit is made uniform through the sanitizing clean process. So this is important for presenting uniform product to the camera capturing section. The waxing operation can also improve the appearance of the fruit, and these operations are usually done on the main inspection line by a two-layer grading system. After the operation, on the bottom layer, fruit are not formed in line but in a larger group. Okay, so in figure 14.4, show you inspection system on a conveyor and with a color CCD camera stationed at 6 different angles to provide all sides of fruit image. And lighting is provided through a halogen lamp or LED with a polarizing filter that are attached to camera lens to eliminate highlighting on gross surface of fruit. And in the system, an X-ray image device and an NIR inspector are also installed online to obtain internal quality. Okay, so you have a CCD and you also have a NIR or X-ray image device here. And X-ray image device and NIR inspector are for internal quality, okay? And CCD camera is for external quality, just we mentioned a couple of weeks ago, right? Okay, so here is the image for this schematic diagram of the camera and the lighting setup. So you will see, let's see, okay, so here is the conveyor, and you will see the fruit on the conveyor transferred by this elevator or conveyor. And you see here is the light projector. So, and this one is an X-ray generator, and camera here, camera another also in here. And we have a X-ray camera also in here, camera and camera. Okay, so you can find many camera along on this conveyor. And here I have a special device which can turn your fruit into different angle. For instance, he spin the apple in 180 degree in order to take a more multiple angle on his surface, therefore can obtain a better information or make a good decision. Okay, so automatic flow grading system using image processing. Okay, yeah, so that is a very good example by using for their quality sorting. And here is another image we can find. Here is the our sample presser, and unsorted sample are placed in here. And for this image, the fruit look like a mango, right? And they put on the conveyor and they will deliver from the left hand side to the right hand side. And among their delivering, and you can see he will pass through a box we call a light box. And this light box, their image of this fruit, they will capture by this camera. And of course, he will process that and detect the quality of land. And later, he will send a signal based on his quality to control this PLC. You see here, programmable logical controller. And using the PLC to control the valve, actually is the switch. Okay, so maybe you are the quality 1, 2, or 3 based on your image, right? And he will pass or let he reject on their corresponding sorting grade. Okay, yeah, and here are there some frequency control unit, and here is the carrying the power for the conveyor one. So it is essential to singulate the fruit one by one in a line for inspection using a specialized roller. So we're using specialized roller to get a singulate the one by one the fruit of the one. And conveyor fruit include by a belt conveyor, the special roller spin perform through centering in a few meters. Then the fruit are singulate when the specialized roller conveyor send them to another conveyor for inspection and sorting with a higher conveyor speed. Okay, so maybe in 1 minute they will deliver about 60 meters. Okay, let me stop in here.